course. But right now on the live stream, saying hi to our friends tuning in from all around the world. Hello, and thank you so much for joining us here. We are your hosts for today. I'm Charmian.
And I'm Ryan, and we are thrilled because at this draw ceremony, we're going to find out who is facing who in both rounds of 64. So it's about to get crazy here in this arena.
That's right. The draws are about to begin, but you know what, Ryan? I feel like we can give them a little tease, a little tantalizing. What do you think about that?
I think we should. We should also wish them a happy 4th of July.
That's right. Oh, my bad. How can I forget? Happy Independence Day and happy 4th of July, Ryan.
Thank you. We're going to have fireworks here all week, and we are so excited to have you. So I think we should talk about the hardware.
I am down to take a look at the shiny new toys of the season. These are the Champions Trophies. What a tease, Ryan. I was expecting so much more.
Yeah, I picked it up earlier.
Yeah. Could you though?
Those trophies are pretty heavy. I'm not going to lie.
You've been
go to the
gymming.
gym.
You've been going to the gym, so
Been trying
yeah.
just to lift the trophies.
Well, athletes, some of you, or actually 2 of you, will have the opportunity to lift the trophies at the finals on the 13th of July. But back here, it is heating up because the Woman of the Hour will be ensuring the draw runs smoothly in just a bit.
So let's welcome our draw master. Ladies and gentlemen, make a little noise for Tina Crota.
Hey! Hello, Tina. Looking chirpy as always. Good to have you here. All right.
I think we should bring out a couple special guests.
Yes,
Join Tina.
please. All right. So this is the women's singles draw. Can we have our athletes on stage?
And to help her with the draw, we're going to bring out a 6-time national champion, a 2-time Olympian here in the United States. Please make some noise for world number 27, Kanak Ja!
And of course, joining them on stage here is Team China's Lin Shidong! All right, our athletes looking great. Tina looks ready. Women's singles draw, take it away.
Thank you. And we will start the women's singles draw by placing first seeded player in position 1, Shunisha, China. And second seeded player in position 64, Wang Mengyu, China. We will continue with the third and the fourth seeded player that are going to be drawn in position 1748 from top to bottom. Please, I would like your help. Position 17. Seeded player 3. Chen Hington, China. Position 48. Seeded player 4, Wang Yidi, China. And now we will draw the seeded players 5 to 8 in the position 16, 32, 33, 49 from top to bottom. Position 16. Seeded player 6, Miwa Harimoto, Japan. Position 32. Seeded player 5, Kuai Man, China. Position 33. Seeded player 7, Mimaito, Japan. Position 49. Seeded player 8, Satsuki Odo, Japan. We will continue with the seeded players 9 to 12 that are going to be drawn in position 9, 25, 40, 56 from top to bottom. Position 9. Seeded player 9, Hina Hayata, Japan. Position 25. Seeded player 11, Chenny Ching, Chinese Taipei. Position 40. Seeded player 12, Xu Xingyao, China. Position 56. Seeded player 10, Shin Yubin, Korea Republic. And now we will draw the seeded players 13 to 16 to the positions 8, 24, 41, 57 from top to bottom. Position 8. Seeded player 16, Sofia Polkanova, Austria. Position 24. Seeded player 13, Bernadette Schatz, Romania. Position 41. Seeded player 15, Honoka Hashimoto, Japan. Position 57. Seeded player 14, Zhu Yuling, Macau, China. We will continue with the remaining players to the remaining positions from top to bottom, with the restriction that the qualifier cannot play against a qualifier in the first round. And we will start with position 2. Player 30, Yang Ji Liu, Australia. Position 3. Player 25, Hana Goda, Egypt. Position 4. Player 61, qualifier. Position 5. Player 44, 1-1, Germany. Position 6. Player 52, Orawan Paranag, Thailand. Position 7. Player 17, Chen Yi, China. Position 10. Player 39, Mo Zhang, Canada. Position 11. Player 38, Dina Meshrev, Egypt. Position 12. Player 18. Bruna Takahashi, Brazil. Position 13. Player 58. Qualifier. Position 14. Player 62. Player 62 is a qualifier, so we need to draw again for position 14. Player 56. Jessica Reyes-Lai, USA. Position 15. Player 63. Qualifier. Position 18. Player 22. Hey, Georgia, China. Position 19. Player 40. Manika Batra, India. Position 20. Player 35. Huan Yihua, Chinese Taipei. Position 21. Player 26. Lily Zhang, USA. Position 22. Player 50. Ami Wang, USA. Position 23. Player 24. Gianna Wan, France. Position 26. Player 27. Elisabeta Samara, Romania. Position 27. Player 47. Kostadina Psychoghios, Australia. Position 28. Player 59. Qualifier. Position 29. Player 28. Kim Na-young, Korea Republic. Position 30. Player 20. Andriana Diaz, Puerto Rico. Position 31. Player 21. Miyu Kihara, Japan. Position 34. Player 31. Ju Jung-hui, Korea Republic. Position 35. Player 46. Mariam Al-Hobadi, Egypt. Position 36. Player 29. Pritika Pavad, France. Position 37. Player 34. Ying Han, Germany. Position 38. Player 62. Qualifier. Position 39. Player 55. Xu Yi, China. Position 42. Player 41. Linda Bäckström, Sweden. Position 43. Player 51. Chen Tunchuan, Chinese Taipei. Position 44. Player 49. Sriza Kula, India. Position 45. Player 60. Qualifier. Position 46. Player 36. Minhu Ji, Australia. Position 47. Player 19. Miu Nagasaki, Japan. Position 50. Player 42. Maria Xiao, Spain. Position 51. Player 37. Brit Erland, the Netherlands. Position 52. Player 64. Qualifier. Position 53. Player 57. Qualifier. Position 54. Player 23. Miu Hirano, Japan. Position 55. Player 32. Du Hoi Kem, Hong Kong, China. Position 58. Player 33. Sabine Winter, Germany. Position 59. Player 54. Sally Molland, USA. Position 60. Player 48. Jenny Shao, Portugal. Position 61. Player 45. Xiaona Shan, Germany. Position 62. Player 43. Lee Eun-hye, Korea Republic. And position 63, player 53. Kristina Kallberg, Sweden. And this is the conclusion of the women's singles draw, WTT US Smash 2025. Thank you.
There we have it. The women's singles draw officially set. Thank you so much, Tina. We'll let her get ready for the next one. I see some smiles, some excitement in the crowd. What do you think, Rai?
I'm blown away by this draw right now. I think we need to talk
Yeah.
to some players.
世东，你要站在这里吗？跟我一起站吧。
First of all, I'm going to stand here with Canuck and ask you a couple questions, Canuck. First off, I love your sneakers. Canuck, taking a look at the draw, are there any matches that stand out to you that are interesting or exciting?
Definitely. Just when I was doing the draw, there's some incredibly exciting matches in round one already. With this system also, it's so open. First round, everyone here in the USA, many for the first time, so it's going to be really amazing matches here.
Amy Wong versus Lily Zhang, both USA in the first round. What do you think?
It was a bit of a pity when it was drawn because, of course, we love the American players to go far, but hopefully for the crowd, it'll be a great match. They obviously know each other. They've played many times in the past, so I expect it to be a very close match.
Now, Canuck, in 2016, you won your first U.S. National Championship right here in Las Vegas. You earned the title, Young Money Drama. I'm curious, what are your goals going into your first U.S. Smash here this week?
Yeah, this city is very special for me. I've had many amazing results here through the years. I've been competing in this city since I was 6-7 years old. So now to have the first US Smash here in Las Vegas, it's kind of like a full circle for me in my career, and I'm incredibly excited to compete here.
Thank you so much, Canuck.
I love your positivity. Thank you, Canuck. Over on this side, 世东你好啊，你是第一次来到美国打比赛吗？
对，也是自己第一次到美国比赛吧，之前没来过。
很好。那你对这次美国大满贯有什么样的期待呢？
我感觉也是第一次来到美国参加大满贯嘛，然后自己可能还是要做好自己吧，然后是全力以赴去打好每一场球吧。
So it is Shidong's first time competing in the States. And I was asking him about his expectations for US Smash 2025. And he says he's someone who takes care of himself very well. And he's got high expectations for himself. And he will always give his best in competition. 谢谢你啊, Shidong. And thank you so much, Kanak Ja. Thank you so much, you guys. It's so good to just speak with you for a little bit before, things get heated up in tournament. We will have you take your leave for now. I believe Tina is ready for the men's singles draw. We'll catch you at the reception. You guys can head on down. Thank you. Thank you, Shidong. All right. With that, Tina, for the men's singles draw, take it away.
Now, before we do, we got to introduce a couple players who are coming to the stage right now. I'm incredibly excited because the very first one is one of my favorite athletes from the United States. She's a 6-time national champion, 2-time Olympian. Please welcome Lily Zhang.
And of course, joining her up on stage is the current world #1 for women's singles, Team China's Sun Yingsha! My apologies for that blip, ladies. You guys look ready. Tina, take it away.
Thank you. And we will start the men's singles draw by placing seeded player 1 in position 1, Lin Xidong, China, and seeded player 2 in position 64, Wang Chuqin, China. We will continue by drawing the third and the fourth seeded player in positions 1748 from top to bottom. Position 17. Seeded player 3. Tomokazu Harimoto, Japan. Position 48. Thank you. Seeded player 4. Liang Jingkun, China. We will continue with the seeded players 5 to 8, who are going to be drawn in positions 16, 32, 33, 49 from top to bottom. Position 16. Seeded player 5. Truls Moregård, Sweden. Position 32. Seeded player 7. Lin Yuru, Chinese Taipei. Position 33. Seeded player 6. Félix Lebon, France. Position 49. Seeded player 8. Darko Jorgic, Slovenia. We will continue with the seeded players 9 to 12, who are going to be drawn in positions 9, 25, 40, 56 from top to bottom. Position 9. Seeded player 10. Alexis Lebrun, France. Position 25. Seeded player 9. Shan Peng, China. Position 40. Seeded player 11. Benedikt Duda, Germany. Position 56. Seeded player 12. Dan Chu, Germany. And now we will draw the seeded players 13 to 16 to the positions 8, 24, 41, 57 from top to bottom. Position 8. Seeded player 14. An Jae-hoon, Korea Republic. Position 24. Seeded player 15. Lin Gaoyan, China. Position 41. Seeded player 13. Anton Schallberg, Sweden. Position 57. Seeded player 16. Chen Wanyu, China. We will continue with the remaining players to the remaining positions from top to bottom, with the restriction that a qualifier cannot play against a qualifier in the first round. Position 2. Player 30. Thibaut Poré, France. Position 3. Player 43, Fenixin, Chinese Taipei. Position 4, Player 56, Qualifier. Position 5, Player 53, Nadan Naresh, USA. Position 6, Player 28, Dmitry Ovcharov, Germany. Position 7, Player 63, Qualifier. Position 10, Player 38, Miloš Regimski, Poland. Position 11, Player 32, Yukiya Uda, Japan. Position 12, Player 36, Nicholas Lam, Australia. Position 13, Player 58, Qualifier. Position 14 is Player 64. It is a qualifier, so we have to draw again. Player 49 for position 14, Yuta Tanaka, Japan. Position 15, Player 52, Kwek Isaac, Singapore. Position 18, Player 54, Sid Naresh, USA. Position 19, Player 33, Zhou Qihao, China. Position 20, Player 21, Quadri Aruna, Nigeria. Position 21, Player 19, Zora Matsushima, Japan. Position 22, Player 62, Qualifier. Position 23, Player 50, Alvaro Robles, Spain. Position 26, Player 60, Qualifier. Position 27, Player 41, Manav Thakkar, India. Position 28, Player 64, Qualifier. Position 29, Player 57, Qualifier. Position 30. Player 55. Jishan Liang, USA. Position 31. Player 17. Oh Jun-sun, Korea Republic. Position 34. Player 22. Susuke Dogami, Japan. Position 35. Player 39. Adia Sarin, Australia. Position 36. Player 29. Simon Gauzy, France. Position 37. Player 35. Juan Bae, Australia. Position 38. Player 45. Eugene Wang, Canada. Position 39. Player 51. Andrei Gacina, Croatia. Position 42. Player 23. Omar Assar, Egypt. Position 43. Player 25. Jonathan Groth, Denmark. Position 44. Player 46. Youssef Abdelaziz, Egypt. Position 45. Player 44. Ricardo Walter, Germany. Position 46. Player 37. Wong Chunting, Hong Kong, China. Position 47. Player 61. Qualifier. Position 50. Player 47. Lim Jong-hoon, Korea Republic. Position 51. Player 42. Vitor Ishii, Brazil. Position 52. Player 26. Hiroto Shinozuka, Japan. Position 53. Player 31. Tomislav Puchar, Croatia. Position 54. Player 34. Fin Lu, Australia. Position 55. Player 48. Cho Dain-song, Korea Republic. Position 58. Thank you. Player 40. Liam Pitchford, England. Position 59. Player 27. Ling Sang-soo, Korea Republic. Position 60. Player 24. Kanak-ja, USA. Position 61. Player 20. Kao Junrui, Chinese Taipei. Position 62. Player 18. Anders Lind, Denmark. And position 63. Player 59. Qualifier. And this is a conclusion of the men's singles draw, WTT US Smash 2025.
Can we put our hands together to thank Tina Krotta for ensuring both draws run smoothly? Thank you so much, Tina. You may take your leave. Wow, what a draw that is for the men's singles. I believe we'd like to speak to the athletes here to talk about that.
Come down, Lily, come on to my
莎莎，你要跟我一
side.
起站吗？
Welcome, welcome. So, Lily, welcome back to Las Vegas. I'm just curious, from the draw that you saw, do you have any thoughts of any matches that stand out to you?
I think every match is going to be really exciting and fun to watch. I honestly didn't look too closely.
Well, can we talk about your matchup in the draw then? Because you facing off against Amy Wong in the first round, that's a matchup we've seen here in the U.S. How are you feeling about that and your path in the draw this year?
Yeah, I don't think I expected to play Amy in the first round. Both obviously teammates, good friends, and every time we play, I think it's going to be exciting. So, I'll do my best, and at the very least, at least one American will get through.
And what's your mindset being here at the first U.S. Smash and representing your country?
It honestly means the world to have the very first Smash in the U.S. I mean, I think our country's been really wanting high-level table tennis, and it'll be really great for American fans to come out and watch. And I think a lot of people will get to see what the sport really is about, and hopefully we gain a lot more new fans.
Thank you so much, Lily. Appreciate it.
I love what you said there, Lily. Thank you. Now, over on this side, I'm interested in finding out how Shasha is doing in terms of jet lag and how she's managing that in her prep as well. 那莎莎，你为这次美国大满贯做了些什么样的准备啊？特别是需要倒时差这种之类的东西，莎莎你是怎么样调整的呢？
觉得目前来说，今天也是来到美国第2天吧，整个来说时差要比昨天好了很多，因为也是前天刚到，所以说整个的状态其实因为距离开赛还有2天的时间吧，然后希望自己尽快的进入到比赛的状态，然后也把身体的状态能够调整到最好吧，然后能够希望给大家展现更多精彩的比赛。
谢谢你，莎莎。So I just asked her how she's dealing with the jet lag, and she said that she did come in 2 days earlier, and she's got 2 more days ahead of her before she actually goes onto the tables to meet her opponent. She's feeling good, but she's hoping that she can get back to peak physical and mental condition to be ready for her matches. So we're wishing Shasha as well as Lily all the best for your matches ahead of us. We're so excited to catch you guys. Guys, can we give it up to all the athletes who showed up today at the official draw ceremony of US Smash 2025? Thank you so much, athletes. You may take your leave and get ready for the players' reception happening in just moments.
And that concludes the draw ceremony for the US Smash 2025. Big thank you to our draw master, Tina Krotta, and our guests for joining us on stage. And if you want to join us here at the Maverick Arena, we still have tickets available from the 6th to the 13th. It's going to be lit.
I mean, we would love to have you live here with us, just catching all the action front and center. But you know what? If you are joining us on live stream, hey, we'd love to have you. And thank you so much for stopping by today. My name is Charmian.
And I'm Ryan.
And we will catch you soon.